Lego buddies. I made this giant 3 base plate mall, and I've been really wanting to show it to you guys. So, top level here has a barber shop, costume shop, and magic shop, a sporting goods store, an axe throwing thing. I don't know what you'd call that, but a place where you go to throw axes at targets. A pirate bar, a tiki bar, a Lego store, a dentist office, a photography studio, a bakery, a diner, coffee shop, arcade. Above that, there is a pawn shop and florist. And then right here, we have an Old West saloon and a space age bar as well. Let's take off each one because the interior details on these are really awesome. All right, so the bottom floor, the left half of the building here is the diner, and the right half of the building is the coffee shop. Then in the center is just a nice walkway where there's an ice cream salesman, popcorn vendor, the elevator up to the other floors, and the fountain from the Assembly Square set. And then on the right here, I have part of the Assembly Square built into here. It's the bakery. And, I use that same oven and a lot of their stuff. And then I also have the photography area from the Assembly Square as well in here. So that's the bottom floor. Let's look at the other floors. So each level has its hallway with its elevator, and each one has this really nice gap in the middle so that you can see all the way to the bottom floor and the fountain. So there's one of those for each floor. And then I just stack those up. And then here we get to some of the builds. So here is the florist. And once again, that one borrows a lot from the Assembly Square. Here is the pawn shop, jewelry shop type thing. Got it just jam-packed with a lot of stuff you might find in a shop like that. I did tile the entire building, so there's a lot of pieces in here. Here is the men's room and the entrance to the pirate bar. And the pirate bar is very Harry Potter themed, pirate themed, etc. Fantasy type vibes, but I like how the bar came out. Got some taps that I made out of barrels, so some sort of beer that's being aged in barrels pouring out of taps there. The dentist shop from the Assembly Square set, I tiled in white and placed in here. Got a lot of those cool details. Entrance to the Lego store. The cool Lego store. And for each build, I wanted to give it a unique thing on the outside to tell you what it is. So that might be a dentist sign, or it might be this squid telling you that it's a pirate bar, or it might be those flowers telling you it's a floral shop. I think this is one of the cooler floors. I have the barber shop, costume shop, and magic shop here. So for the barber shop, it's pretty small, just one chair, but I got a lot of bottles and things that you can buy here. His computer where he charges his customers, and he's cutting this guy's hair here, giving him a nice little look. And then the magic shop, got a lot of boxes here in the corner. I really wanted to get a lot of details in this one. But yeah, the magic lady, she is pulling a rabbit out of a hat here. There's a skeleton for some sort of magic thing, some magic wands, and a bottle that you can pull flowers out of. And then here, there's just a rack of a bunch of magic tricks that you can buy, so like card tricks and stuff. And then here is the costume shop. We have somebody here who is trying on a Minecraft costume. And for the costume shop, I really wanted to use a lot of these, minifig bodies that I just don't really fit in my city, but are cool. So, there's like a Groot costume, a Rocket costume, some sort of Mandalorian. The space-themed bar is just fun. I went for a crazy vibe here. I have Cad Bane tending bar. I'm not sure I trust any drinks from him, but I have a robot. DJ here spinning some tunes. He's got his little microphone in front of him, and Star-Lord here. He's enjoying a beer. Anyway, that's my space-themed bar, and then right in front of that is the Old West bar, and this one was just an absolute blast to make. Just crammed that one with a bunch of details. And next to that is the ladies' room. Had to have a ladies' room. Yeah, and once again, I just did wanted to have a sign that told you what each thing inside each floor would be. And so for that one, I wanted to make one that would be really cool for the sporting goods store. So here they have a number of things that you'd use for sporting. Behind the counter, they have some firearms. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. But yeah, I built this mountain in the edge here. It sells bicycles and lanterns, and over here there's just a bunch of different sporting goods archery and baseball bats and hockey sticks and stuff. And then some malls nowadays have these things where you throw axes at targets for reasons, and it's fun. And so I thought I'd throw that in there. So we got some people throwing axes and some people waiting their turns. This is probably one of the cooler bars. I really just wanted to give the vibes of the enchanted tiki room at Disney, but make it like a full-fledged tiki bar. But yeah, we got a lot of detail crammed in here. I made this mountain, and I made this fountain with a bunch of birds on it. We have her doing her hula dance. Just had to cram as much detail as I could in that one. And the arcades. We got a Dance Dance Revolution, a driving game, Guacamole, that little shooting game from one of the sets. There's the prize counter where you can exchange your tickets for prizes. This lady's doing face paints, and then there's also some kind of ducky game here, as well as a first-person shooter that this little kid is about to enjoy. So yeah, that's all of them. I crammed as much detail as I could in here. What do you guys think of my mall? We will see you on the next one. Thank you for liking and subscribing.